Welcome back, guys and girls, to another reflection. Today we will be reflecting upon The Fame Monster by Lady Gaga. I thought we could do this considering it's 10th year anniversary. How in the hell is it 10 years old already? This is regarded among pop fans as one of the most iconic eras of recent years and perhaps of all time. Its string of successful singles, Bad Romance, Telephone and Alejandro, and Dance in the Dark in Oceania, solidified her as a real pop superstar and heavyweight in the pop world. The dark pop that was exuded with this album is unmatched. Previously touched upon with Britney Spears' Blackout in 2007 with masterpieces such as Gimme More, Get Naked, I Got a Plan, and Piece of Me, etc. The only recent dark pop album that I can think of was Taylor's Reputation in 2017, which was completely iconic and will be remembered for years to come if we're being honest. But that is besides the point, as this reflection today is about Mother Monster's The Fame Monster. The album opens with, yes, I used the keyword album. I don't consider it an extended play, even though it is essentially, but I think it's its own body of work and it deserves to be called an album and it's its own separate era. I know among fans it is regarded as a part of the Fame era, which I understand. The Fame Monster, it sounds like an extension, but I just feel like the vibe and the style and just the sound of this record completely sets it apart from the Fame. The album opens with Bad Romance, a classic. It feels like a #1 record, even though it only went 2, I think, in the US and 2 worldwide, blocked by TikTok, but because it's Kesha, we'll forgive. It still sounds really good up until this day, like at the club. It just sounds really ethereal and it is really just such a great record. Bridge is probably my favorite part, where she goes, I want your love, I want your revenge, I don't want to be friends, etc. It's just, yeah, it's a real classic. Following this, we move into Alejandro. This was my favorite song for a while, back in the summer of 2010. It was just, every time it came onto the radio, I just spazzed. It was such a epic song. But the video, unpopular opinion, but it's not really my favorite, especially following Telephone, which I thought was the video of 2010 and perhaps one of the best of all time. But that's besides the point. Yeah, Alejandro on its own, the song is just, it's an orgasm. It's fucking amazing. Next, we move into Monster. Now, you guys do not understand the extent to which I stan this song. This song is just everything Gaga to me. I'll never forgive her for not making it a single. It is one of her best tracks, still sounds exceptional today. It is literally such a fantastic pop record, which is just like, every song on this album is just incredible pop music. Yes, there's just nothing more needs to be said, it's just absolutely incredible. Moving on is Speechless. I discovered this song actually through, I think I was like 9 or 10 at the time, so forgive me, I didn't like listen to albums all the way through back then. But yeah, I discovered this song through an app, like it was like Guitar Hero kind of thing. I just remember my cousin playing it and I was like, what is this kind of thing? But it was just, yeah, it just really stuck with me, the song, and for some reason I really remember that day crystal clear because of this song. It's like, it's interesting that music can be like time capsules and stuff and hold little moments in time. This is an epic power ballad to me. I think it's very reminiscent, or like the Star Is Born soundtrack is very reminiscent of this kind of, this sound from Gaga, which I love. So I obviously love a Star Is Born soundtrack, and we might even do like a reflection of that one day. I don't know. Yeah, so it's exceptional. Nothing more needs to be said. Moving on to Dance in the Dark. I think this record is a banger. The bridge is phenomenal and it reminds me of like Vogue from Madonna a little bit. Madonna's another artist I've really gotten into this year. Madam X, etc. But yeah, even though I do like this song, I've always liked this song. That's like the problem. I always like Dance in the Dark. Like when I listen to it, it's a good experience, but it's, for some reason, it's never been my favorite. I've never gotten the hype it's like gotten from the fan base. So yeah, Telephone is, I used to love it. I'm just going to say that. I used to love it. I loved it with a passion. And I still do like it today. It's just, I don't know, it hasn't aged as well as her other singles for me. I feel like I've listened to it too much or something. Even though the video is very iconic, it's just, yeah, I do believe this collaboration was just absolutely astounding. like Beyonce and Lady Gaga on a song together, including Video Phone, I guess, but that's a bit forgotten. It was really cool back then, you know, and I feel like it definitely inspired like some of the female collaborations of today kind of thing. Like, I just feel like it was a blueprint, if you would say, even though Beyonce and Shakira did do one in 2006, but well, perhaps Beyonce is the blueprint. That could be up for a topic for discussion. Moving on to So Happy I Could Die, that is honestly monster level perfection too. It is literally so good. It had me feeling like the baddest fuck in the world back when I was like 11 years old. I just can't believe this album is like 10 years old. What the actual fuck? Yeah, so anyway, this is really good and I've always loved it. Okay, moving on to Teeth. I like it, but it doesn't fit on this record, and I stand by that, to be honest. It doesn't have the quality of the other songs, to be honest. I just never understood its placement, but yeah, I bop, I guess. Alrighty guys, that brings us to the end of this reflection for the Fame Monster. 10 years old. How is it 10 years old? Reflecting on this makes me really excited for Lady Gaga's next era. I'm really excited. I think this is going to be, the next era is going to be make or break for her. But she's proven before she's a resilient kind of artist, so even if it doesn't pan out the way that fans are expecting, there's always going to be that chance to come back as A Star Is Born outlined. Anyway guys, thanks for listening and I appreciate you tuning in, and until next time, take care and leave your requests in the comments. What would you like me to reflect or review? I might even start doing reactions if this channel gets going enough. Yeah, but until then, have a good one and bye.